What's up everybody, welcome back to a new YouTube video. In this one, I'm going to show how to do Season X Zone Wars. For the first one, I'm going to show you guys the Advanced Storm Controller and how to work it. So all you need to do is get the Advanced Storm Controller and the Advanced Beacon. The Advanced Storm Controller is basically just so you can set up the beacons how you want. So you can customize it to your whatever you want. So what the delay time will do is it'll just delay the time of the first storm that will appear. So I like to have mine at like 15, and storm phases, make sure you have it on custom so you can use the beacons to be able to like maneuver your beacons however you want. And anything else you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna have my phase 1 radius to be 100. And so this storm controller will start and then it'll automatically go to this. So whatever the end radius is on the first storm controller, this is what the first zone is going to start out as. Any other settings, you can have whatever you want. I just like to have my move distance to be 20 and my max to be 40. Now all you have to do is copy and paste however many zones you want. And so this one says phase 1. So on each of these, you got to go phase 2, phase 3, etc. Now once you have all these done, all you have to do is adjust the resize time for each of them. So for the first one, it's going to be like the first zone. So it's going to be a little longer, so I'd put that to a minute. And then each of these zones will be the ones that will move across the map like that. So you want these to be 30 seconds long. Now for this zone is going to be 100. Now each of these need to be smaller, so do whatever size zones you want, it's up to you. One thing I forgot to mention is make sure the movement behavior is move randomly so that each of your zones isn't just going to be the same thing over and over again. Now one more important thing on the last zone, so this is my 7th zone, make sure your end radius on 0 so that it fully closes all the way, and make sure your resize time is like a lot higher than whatever it is. It's really deceiving because the last zone, it'll go in really quickly if it's at like 30 seconds, but if it's at 3 minutes, it's going to be like more realistic, so it closes in a little bit slower. So each zone will be randomized, and it's really good mechanic for Zone Wars and whatever game that you want. So yeah, that's basically the Advanced Storm Controller. So I'm still getting a lot of questions on how to make the respawn like little area, and I thought I'd do it one more time just because it is a little complicated. But basically all you need to do is make a 4x4 and place spawn pads all over them. And with your spawn pads, all you need now is the explosive device. Now with your spawn pads all over, all you have to do on these settings are player damage to elimination, structure damage to whatever you want. It needs to be high though. And make sure you have blast radius on 3 and knockback on 0. Next, all you need to do is explode when receiving from whatever channel you want. You just need to have it on a channel. Now all you need is your music sequencer and your trigger. So on the music sequencer, all you really need is activate on game phase to game start, and then throw your transmitter down and make sure that whatever trigger transmit to channel 1 or whatever channel you used for the explosive device. And basically what will happen is the game will start and this music sequencer will go off. It will trigger this and then it'll explode. So basically instantly, so people don't have to wait the 5 seconds that most people have on. Another really important thing to have is make sure your priority group is on primary. This is so that players will spawn here when the game starts instead of spawning on like the spawn pads above ground. Now, once the exploder explodes, it'll destroy each of these spawn pads so that players won't spawn here again. If you have any questions, make sure you comment them because I'll try and answer as many questions as I can. So I was asked a couple times how to make the instant loot spawner. So this is the item spawner, and what you can do now is copy and paste and place whatever settings and whatever guns you want. And basically all you have to do is put your guns onto here and make sure run over pickup is on. Then all you have to do is stack all your weapons on top of each other, and when the game starts, the player will spawn right here with the spawn pad, and below it will be the spawners. When the game starts, the player will spawn here and all the item spawners will be below him, and then all the items will be pushed up onto this floor where players can easily run over it and pick it up instantly. I know I already made a video on this, I just had a lot of questions about it. I know I already made a video on this, but I thought I'd put this in this video because I had a lot of questions about it and it's a little confusing. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys would use my supporter credit code, it's just text NOOF, same as YouTube. And yeah, that's basically it. See ya.